Morning. My name is Philip from Uganda. I'll be showing us how to set a strategy in this kind of market in a coin that is pumping, uh, or a coin that has been set and it is in green. This is what I mean. When I click on this arrow, the word change, it will show me it will show me coins that are in green, pumping coins. Okay. So in case those are what we call pumping coins, and those ones which are in green. And I don't normally like teaching people how to use them. But in case someone is eager to make money, I can teach you how to set such coins which are in green. So the opposite is when you want to see coins which are performing poorly, you click the same word change, and then sorry, and then the ones which are performing poorly come in. Okay, so you can see unify, but unify is going to be removed, so don't trade it, guys. Don't trade unify, don't trade unify, that first coin. It is going to be delisted, this one going to be delisted. Don't trade it. So I don't trade it. So guys, let's go to the group and see which kind of signal we have today. For example, let's say which signal do we have tonight. Oh, no signal yet. Anyway, I think I sent someone signals yesterday. Here I'm just hoping you to set a signal which has been given to you that you don't know about. I think I happened to send someone yesterday signal. Let's see. Where is that signal? Where is that signal? All right. It is called the signal is called the Pundix. So when a signal comes like this, it comes with the car. It says later the car enter the current price. Sorry about that. You enter the current price. Take 2% as your profit. Callback has to be 0.01. The drop has to be 10. I'll teach you how to calculate all of this. So we go ahead to our Royalq and then we see how we can set that. So we search for the coin. The coin is called Pundix, right? We search, we tap on the search button. We look for the coin Pundix. We enter it. It was a signal for yesterday. I'm just teaching you, illustrating. Understand? Then you come to create. Use martingale strategy here. If you are new, use martingale strategy. You tap it, you highlight, then go ahead and click on create. Then you lose the last option. Feel free to create your own. Then when you have been given a coin like this, when you reach here, don't change anything. Okay, don't change anything. Only tap on trade settings here, and then you rush to the trade settings, you open them, then you go to manual create here. After clicking manual create, you only come and you only expose 20% of your, expose any amount, any percentage you feel like. 20% as your first buying amount. 20% of your first buying of your capital, of your total capital in your wallet. Let us assume if I have $500, and I expose times 20% of my capital. Sorry about that. I will expose $100 first. $100 first as my. I'll expose $100 first as my first buying amount. And I go to Royalq and put $100 as my first buying amount. After that, I click on save. Okay, I click on save. I go to save. Then if it saves, I come and click activate. Okay, I come and click this area here, activate. When I immediately activate, I make sure everything is on the way it is. Immediately you finish activating, of course it will first buy for the first time. You hurry and come back and then you switch on these two things. I hope you can see this. I hope you guys can see. You hurry and come back and switch off these ones. Switch off them. Switch off them. It is saying you switch off them. Come back and switch off them. Switch off all of them. Okay? Uh-huh. Because if you failure to do so, you have to be quick. Failure to do so, the robot is going to continue buying because all the margin calls are still there. And remember that we are using default settings, and you can see here they are 7 down here. You can see margin calls are down here 7. Remember we are using default settings. You can see they are here 7 of them. 7. We are using default setting. 7. There's nothing I've changed. I've only changed the first buying amount and I've started the robot. That is when a coin comes when it is in green. Signals come when they're in green. For the signals that are in red, it is very simple. I'll teach you about that as well. Red signals in the deep. So you switch, you had a very fast and switch off the margin call, switch off the whatever, switch off this one. It was on previously. After I switched it on, off, you now go back to the trade setting. Of course, the margin calls are off. You go to the trade settings. You go back to the trade settings again. You click on your trade setting, then you come back and change the first buying amount because our capital is less. Remember, we have used out of the $500, we have used $100. This is 20% of the $500 we have in Binance or in any exchange. So we can expose our first buying amount to, we can put it $12. Okay, 12, but I recommend 10 because our capital is less. Recommend $10. Then out of the $10, I normally like recommending us to use 7 margin calls, which is okay. 7 margin calls is okay. Then our take profit, we can give it. They said we give it how many? What is it saying for telling us in the signal? It is telling us to put 2% as the take profit. So we come back and we put 2%. 2%. So the buying callback has to be 0.01. 0.01. That's what they said. Yes. The signal is saying we put 0.01 as the TP, the whole take profit callback. We put it as 0.01, which is here. Yeah, it is here. I've already put 0.01. So we go ahead and even this one here, we also put it as 0.01. We don't want anything to be there. Then after that, we click on cycle. You see, we click on cycle. Remember our margin calls are still switched off. Remember guys, there's nothing going on now. The robot has stopped buying. Remember, failure to be very quick and switch off. It will continue buying because remember we are using default setting. We only change the first buying amount. Default set robot want to buy based on its margin calls, which are 7. The one we saw the other side. So we click on cycle. It will give us one shot. It will give us one shot. Other things will disappear automatically. So we leave it the way it is like that. Then we go ahead and set the margin configuration. We click on it, then we set. So let us set the call drop. I want us to learn how to set this call drops. They told us that the drop is in the signal that the drop is what? The drop is 10. The drop is 10. is 10 here. So for us to get the drop, we get the drop given, which is 10. This one I will not write it. The drop given, which is 10, given drop, which is 10, then that drop divided by the number of the margin call limit. Our margin call limit divided by 7, we get 1.4. So we are going to set 1.42 throughout. We come back here and set 1.4 throughout here. 1.4, 1.4, 1.4, 1.4. I will not make the video long. You will complete the rest. 1.4, 1.4. But on these last two, side area here, these last two here, you are going to put these are now. We shall now set what we call subpositions. Subpositions, they are supposed to be less than the take profit. They are supposed to be less than the take profit. Our take profit, they have told us it is 2%. So subpositions, we can give it 1.5, the last two only, and 1.5. Or you can try to make half, 3 or 4 of them, 1.5. They are less than the take profit, which is 2%. That side is done. You will complete the rest. The video is becoming very long. I don't know if I'll be able to send it, guys. Hey, hey, my God, what's happening? 1.4. So when you try to add up, so that is how you set. You can either set the whole throughout, and if you set 1.4 throughout here, when you add, it gives us 10% drop. But since we have changed these last two for the subpositions, to give us a different figure. But if you want to put the drop as 10, it is okay. Okay. It's also okay. So this is the side of the capital. Remember, we are left with how many dollars? 1.5, 1.5. I think let us change it to 3. Let us change this one to 3. To 3 subpositions. Okay. Let's make them 3. 1.5. Okay, I can see last. Now you click save. You come back. There are these ones. The subpositions are these ones. These ones. So you come back. You come back and put 1.5 throughout. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. Okay, that's done. You click sure. Then you click on save. Remember the first binary amount you are changed to 10. The AI margin call is off. You don't tap anything there. So you come and click on save. Then you click save. You now come and click on here because cycle. Remember we are using one shot. You click the word one shot comes in. It is there. Strategy mode. We are using real-time settlement. On strategy mode, we are using real-time settlement, guys. You click here. Strategy mode. We are using real-time settlement. The third one here. This one. Click on sure. You tap it, tick it, then click sure. Then you start your robot. As simple as that. I'm going to set for you how to enter signals that are in red. The video has been long. I don't know if I'll be able to send it to you guys. Anyway, hope it reaches you guys. Thank you for your time. You start. Sorry, I forgot something. You remember, the margin call has to be switched on. You switch this one on. It has to be on, and then, but remember, leave the AI off. Leave the AI off. Okay. Then you come and start your robot. It was a mistake. Don't first start before switching on the margin call. Then you can now come and activate and start. As simple as that. And that's all.